Yes, you can freeze milk, and it's a great way to prevent waste. However, success depends on a few key points. If you find this a little helpful, have a think about subscribing. You don't have to do it now. Why don't you sleep on it? It really helps channels like us, and it sends positive indicators to YouTube. And best of all, it's free. Let's get back to the milk. First of all, you're going to have to prepare the milk properly for freezing. Start by cleaning and sanitizing your storage container thoroughly. Whether you're going to use the original container or you're going to transfer it to a freezer safe one, leave about an inch of headspace at the top. Milk expands when frozen, and you don't want a dairy explosion in your freezer. Properly frozen milk stored at 0 is best to use within 3 months. Always note the date you froze it on the container. While frozen milk remains safe indefinitely at 0, its quality and taste can deteriorate significantly after the 3-month mark. When you're ready to use your frozen milk, transfer it to the fridge at 40 degrees or below and allow it to thaw completely. This typically takes around 24 hours for a gallon. Never thaw milk at room temperature, as this is really going to promote bacterial growth. If your milk is partially thawed, keep it in the refrigerator until it's completely defrosted. Once thawed, give it a good shake, as the milk may separate during freezing. Thawed milk should be used within 3 to 4 days, and you should never ever refreeze thawed milk. Fat-free and low-fat milk tend to freeze better than whole milk, and ultra-filtered milk typically maintains its quality much better during freezing than regular milk. You may notice some slight changes in texture and taste, which is completely normal. But if you want the honest truth from me, frozen milk is not really the same as fresh milk once it's been thawed. While it's perfectly safe to drink and it's fine for cooking, you're going to notice some changes that make it less appealing for drinking straight from the glass. The freezing process can and does alter the milk's texture, leaving it slightly grainy or separated after thawing, even with a good shake. This happens because the fat molecules clump together during freezing, and they don't always redistribute evenly when thawed. The taste can also be slightly different. Some people notice a milder flavour compared to fresh milk. Low-fat milks, as we said, fare better in the freezer than whole milk. Skim and 1% maintain that original texture and taste more successfully because they have fewer fat molecules to separate and clump. So for the best use, you can use thawed milk in recipes where texture changes won't be noticeable. Think baked goods, smoothies, or even casseroles. Most people keep frozen milk on hand specifically for cooking rather than drinking it. If you do plan on drinking it, serve it in it very cold can help mask any slight changes in taste or texture. Just remember to use it in 3 to 4 days of thawing, keeping it at 40 degrees or below in your refrigerator. Remember to always check your thawed milk before using. If it has an off colour, strange odour or unusual texture, discard it. When it comes to food safety, it's better to err on the side of caution and throw out any milk that seems questionable than be sat on the toilet for the next few nights. So that's it about thawing and freezing milk. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to get to every single one of them myself. And as always, go and wash your hands.